All right, let's talk about government bids and the reality of getting these huge monster contracts so you can buy your luxurious car, your mansion, or your yacht, whatever it is that you are going to buy with all this money you're going to make. Look, this is a reality. Government contracts are hard to get. The great thing about government contracts, though, on the other hand, is it's institutional money. It's money that constantly comes in. You don't have to beg for payments. It's flowing in. If you can get capital from other people's money, an institution, then your business is going to operate so much smoother because there's payments always going to come in for the life of the contract, at least. The reality, though, is there's a contract procedure that's involved, with government bidding. Now, you might know somebody in government, and that person might lead you to the water, so to speak. Maybe you develop a friendship, and that person is in an influential position to request a proposal for guard services and tailor it to your specific experience and training. That happens sometimes. Is it unethical? Maybe. Is it illegal? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, it's one of those gray areas. Now, if you start offering gifts, gratuities in exchange for services, that is definitely illegal, and you are going to end up in jail. Don't do it. Not worth it. People do it all the time, and eventually it's going to catch up to you. That's one way. Now, another way is some of these government agencies have these small little projects that they don't need to put out there for a request for guard services. Maybe it's a limited amount of money that is in the budget that they're able to spend. Maybe a limited amount of time that they don't have to go out and seek a proposal. It just depends on the agency, really. Now, if you could get into one of these, you got your foot in the door, so to speak. So you're going to start getting the experience. Now, the third step is the government bidding process, and it's difficult to get in. Typically, what I've seen is you got to have 2 to 5 years of experience as a contractor with your guard force with a government agency or even a school district. That's typically what they want. And don't be surprised if they ask for your tax returns, your business tax returns, just to corroborate your statement that you have a legitimate business and you've been in business for so long. Okay, if your cash or your revenue is almost nothing, they're going to look at that, you guys, and you can be put at the bottom of the list. Now, my recommendation is don't go for the big fish in government. Go for the little fish, you guys. Don't go for the whale. Find a government agency in the middle of nowhere and bid. Be the lowest bidder. Bid so that you have a little bit of profit, and you have enough to pay your officers. You're almost breaking even. Do that between 2 and 5 years on one of your contracts. You know, obviously you can have other contracts if you can get them for other stuff, private sector stuff. But just work these contracts, especially if you find a school district in the middle of nowhere, go land your guard services there. Okay? Now, obviously, you're going to need a branch office certificate, a PPO, Private Patrol Operator Branch Office Certificate, if you're going to operate somewhere outside of your office that's listed with BSIS. That's the Bureau of Security Investigative Services. Now, there might be another agency in your state, but this channel mostly reflects California. So put your bid out there and get it. You guys don't get greedy. Just get your bid out there, and hopefully they'll accept. Choose places in the middle of nowhere. And then when I say government, you guys, I mean maybe a tiny library, maybe a little water district that needs security after hours. Library, maybe a not a bookstore, maybe a nonprofit, Planned Parenthood, somewhere where there's more of a threat than usual, and they're going to need security. Okay, nonprofits are good. They might not get you into government agencies. It depends on what the request for proposal is, but try that. Try the nonprofits. Try the little small government agencies. Okay, and I think the website that you can look up, I think it's governmentbids.com, and you might have to pay a service for some of these websites that list requests for proposals. It's called RP. I can't think of it right now. I'm driving, you guys. Anyhow, hope you liked this video. Press the subscribe button and the like button if you liked it. If you have any questions about what I talked about today, please list your question below in the comment section. Thank you very much, and have